I wanted to get into something we saw over the weekend. You had a special guest on the sidelines by the name of Flavor Flav, and we saw wide receiver Ronnie Bell give him a little bit of dap out there on the field. What was it like? Were you surprised to see him out there on the sidelines?
I was surprised. It was really cool to have him out there too. You know, it's always cool to see the people that come to the sidelines, and it's at the game, so it's pretty special, the people that Michigan brings in.
Yeah, I see you got a chain on right there. Who's winning the battle, you or Flavor Flav when it comes to the neckwear?
I think he's got it. I mean, he might have me just a little bit, but he's definitely got me there.
No, he's definitely got some swag, but you got it pulled together. I mean, how much fun is it when you guys are able to get somebody kind of from outside the program to bring a little bit of juice and energy on game day?
Yeah, it's really special, you know, having other people come in and be able to talk to us, you know, just seeing them there on the sideline. They're excited to be there to come and watch us play. So, you know, it really just gives us the extra motivation and the energy to go out there and do our best.
All right, we wanted to talk about the rivalry between Ohio State and Michigan. There's a new docuseries out called Rivals that explores just that. You can go to rivalsdocuseries.com for showtimes and also to enter for a $1,000 gift card. But you're a guy who grew up in Massachusetts, so it's something that you knew of, but you weren't around it like some of the other guys who have played in this rivalry. But what is something you learned from being on the inside of it that people on the outside don't quite know?
I mean, it's different when you're in the rivalry. You hear about the rivalry, you see it around, everyone knows about it. But when you're on the team, you're out there on the field, the rivalry is truly on a different level than what a lot of people think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a guy who grew up in Columbus, Ohio. I played on the other side of it. It's every day you walk into the facility and there's some reminder about the rivalry, and there's some edge you're trying to build to get better so you can be at your best when it comes to that game. But flip it back to last year, your team obviously getting the huge victory there. I was told that the scene was amazing, the environment was crazy. What are your recollections of that environment?
I mean, it's honestly a day I'll never forget. I mean, the weather, the atmosphere, the stadium, getting it done, the fans storming the field. It was truly special and probably the best game day environment that I'll ever be a part of.
All right, I want to flip it back to this season and talk about your running back in Blake Corum. He's worked himself into the Heisman conversation. Now, the offensive line that you're a part of is one of the best in the nation, if not the best in my estimation. But how much pride do you take in seeing your guy Blake Corum go out there and make all those plays?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, it's special to have a back like Blake behind us running the ball. And, you know, all the credit to Blake. He gives us a lot of love for what we do. And, you know, I like to say we get our jobs done and Blake goes out there and makes someone miss. And he's a special back. And, I mean, it's crazy being able to block for him. Even if we do miss a guy on an assignment, you know, there's photos out him making 4 guys miss on a single play. So he's a really special back to be able to block for.
Now, the 4 guys missing, I can flip back to the Indiana game you played this year. Yeah. That is the picture that I get in my mind. The dude is absolutely special. And you play for a really good head coach, obviously had success in the NFL, having success here in college too. That is Jim Harbaugh. What is it like being around him on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, he's football day in and day out. And, you know, he's great to us, and, you know, we love playing for him. But, you know, it's really cool being able to play for him. You know, he's got the experience from the NFL. He brings a lot of that in to our everyday. So, you know, from what I've heard, a lot of the guys, it's a real easy transition going to the NFL.
All right, I want to ask you about your tradition that goes on there at Michigan. The second half of games, you sing Mr. Brightside. Do you find yourself over there singing along with all the people in the stadium?
I do find myself singing along. You know, honestly, don't even know if I think about it too much, but it just kind of happens because, you know, the music cuts out and then the fans keep singing it and the student section's right there. We're down where we sit. So I start singing along to it too.